So we are getting towards the end of 2024.
Hey, Jesus is
And
Lord.
whether we like it or not, the time is moving and preparing for 2025. So I just thought this will be a good time to talk about 2024 and prepare for next year and achieve 2025 as our best year ever.
Amen.
So we'll go straight to the presentation introduction. Today we are going to be talking about goal setting. Why goal setting matters. I've identified 3 major reasons why goal setting matters to you and to us as a family. The first one is it provides clarity and direction. So just like countries do, companies do, a lot of companies are doing this right now, preparing for the year 2025. So goal setting will help us to know where we are going and most cases how to go there. It keeps us motivated and focused because we know where we are going, and also enables us to measure our progress throughout the year. So in preparing for 2025, it's always good to look back. So we have to review as individuals our wins and sometimes setbacks for 2024. So I want us to take time, reflect on this current year. We know it's not ended yet, but November, we're already in November. We just have a few days remaining before the end of 2024. So please take time to assess your achievements and also your setbacks or challenges. For the achievements and even for the challenges, identify the lessons that you have learned so that you can be better in 2025. Consider what you have achieved, consider what you did not achieve and why. Then in looking ahead to 2025, where do you want to be by the end of 2025? I always tell people, even my kids, always start with the end in mind. When you do things daily, weekly, monthly, what do you want to achieve? So if you start with the end in mind, then it enables you to build milestones on how to achieve that end in mind. But if you just do things and hoping to arrive at a good destination, usually it doesn't work that way. But that's what most people do. But I want us for 2025, start with the end in mind. By end of December 2025, what do I want to achieve? Where do I want to be? What will success look like for me at the end of 2025? And then in setting our goals, there is this simple and popular formula, set SMART goals. Our goals have to be specific, not just I want to be a millionaire. How many millions? When? How? It has to be measurable, and it also has to be achievable. It has to be relevant and time-bound. We'll see how we'll do this, how we'll achieve these SMART goals. I have a spreadsheet to share later. Then, what are the areas to cover? Most cases, we focus on money. Money is very important, financial gains. But there are also other aspects of life which we have to consider. Our spiritual journey, our spiritual success. What are the goals that you want to set to enable you be a better Christian or a better person at the end of 2025? In terms of finance, what are the goals that you want to achieve? They also consider education or academics. There is no end to learning. How will you improve your skills? How will you improve your talents? How can you apply those talents and skills? Then also personal goals. For example, as a family, we agreed to have a challenge of walking or just doing exercise. What are the exercises that you want to do so that your health will improve in 2025? Then we talk about also socials. And there's this category that we have to do since we are talking about our family and family meeting. You could also have a subcategory of family. How much contribution in terms of money do I want to make in this family? In terms of our monthly prayers, what's your target? You must say, okay, at the minimum, I will attend 100%, 12 over 12 during 2025, or at least I want to achieve 50% attendance. So once you have that as the end in mind, then you work towards achieving those targets. What do I want to contribute to my individual family and our extended family? So you can have that as a subcategory. Then it's good to dream big, and it's also good to dream small. But in achieving our big dreams, we have to try to break it down. You can only achieve your goals in most cases if it's written down one way or the other. Either you can handwrite it, you can use Excel, you can use Word, you can use app, whatever works for you, but just write it down and set daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly milestones or goals. Then also create action plans. So how, where, when, how do I want to achieve those? Most cases, your small milestones will lead to big ones. For example, if you want to be a millionaire, you have to at least be a Tanzania. Is there anything like that? Maybe that's a country. You have to get thousands first. You have to get hundreds. So start small and build on small wins to be able to achieve a big win. Then accountability and support. You have to stay accountable to yourself and to your community and, of course, our family. Share your goals with a mentor or a friend. Use app or journals to track your progress. Celebrate small wins and also big wins. And then always go back to where the goals that you set and to see your progress. Hold yourself accountable until you achieve your goals. And then overcome challenges. Obstacles will always come. It's good as you prepare for 2025, you say, okay, I want to achieve goal X. Try to anticipate what could be the possible challenge or challenges that I can face in achieving those goals. Then prepare for those challenges and learn from your failures and adjust throughout the year. So challenges must come, but if you are not prepared, you may give up. So anticipate those challenges and plan how you can overcome them. Then this is a call to action or a recap. This is a short presentation. First, we say set your goals, reflect on 2024, envision 2025, and plan the way forward. Set SMART goals, stay consistent and accountable to achieving your goals. This is just a picture that we can use to reflect. You can see from the pictures, sunset, various beautiful goals that one wants to achieve. You can stop at the beginning, you could stop at the middle, but if you want to look at that sunset, you just have to keep going and going to a straight direction, not be distracted by what you see in those pictures or what you will encounter in 2025. Just keep going. Don't allow the government, the country, even yourself to distract you. Just keep going. And then from today, try to reflect and look forward to 2025. What can I see? What do I want to achieve? How will I achieve those things? So that's the end of the presentation, but I'll quickly just share something that we can use. Why I get that? Okay, I think I found it. So this is a spreadsheet that I will use as example. In talking to Brother after our last presentation, we need to actually see how we can practicalize some of the things that we learn. Please, can you see this spreadsheet? Worksheet 2025 goal setting.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Yes. Okay. So I'll just give an example. So I have 2024 goals Lucky Erimiokale. So you have your name, and I usually encourage people to have a team for the year. So every year is different. For this year, for example, I want to consolidate and grow. So consolidation and growth is my team for the year, right? Then I have class. So you have your spiritual, you have your physical and social, you have your financial and investments, then you have your education and self-development. And like I said, for our purpose, you can have a category for family. So looking at the top, you have goals, then you have a column for how and where, then you have frequency, timeline, and then review your progress throughout the year. So if I take spiritual, for example, what's my goal? I just have here personal prayers, family prayers, extended family prayers. The how and where, I like to pray on my bed. Some people like to pray when they need. I like to pray when I drive. I also like to pray in church. So you put the how and where. And then in terms of timelines and frequency, I have drop-down menu, daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually. So for this one, I'll just click daily. Then monthly or quarterly, you do a review. Am I making progress? Do I need to remove that goal? Is the goal completed, not started, work in progress? So I have a work in progress for that particular case. So we do the same for all of them. And as you review, some may be quarterly, some may be bi-weekly or monthly. And you could also, if you have completed any one during the year, you just put completed. Then towards the end of the year, or if you want to do your review monthly, you look at this review. The ones you have not started, you ask yourself, why? The ones that we have as work in progress, that's fine. And then the ones you have completed, celebrate your win. So I will share this sheet with everybody and the presentation immediately after the meeting. So that's the end of the presentation. I'll take questions, thoughts from anyone. Thank you very much.